Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Monday, February 9th, 2026. Well, this is a little bit of an edgy day, and I don't mean that necessarily in the wow, how cool kind of meaning. It is edgy in the sense that we could fall off the cliff anytime, and we have to be a little careful today. Let me explain. The sun today is at 20, moving to 21 degrees of unconventional, often visionary, sometimes just strange and weird, but certainly defiant and rebellious, air sign of Aquarius, Aquarius. Well, the moon today is moving through the latter degrees of deep, dark water sign Scorpio, known for its emotional intensity, and the first aspect that the moon makes is the waning quarter moon, a hard 90-degree square to the sun itself, 20 degrees of Scorpio to the sun at 20 degrees of Aquarius, which ain't a lot of fun. Waning moon is the midway point between the previous full moon and the upcoming new moon, and that new moon a week from now is a big solar eclipse at 28 degrees of Aquarius, and there's a lot of drama between now and then and even afterwards. So today, easy does it. Waning quarter moon is considered a point of tension. That occurs early, though, 4:43 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 12:43 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then the only other lunar aspect during the day, following 5 hours later, is a little tough as well, and that is the moon at 23 degrees of Scorpio in an awkward inconjunct, the 150-degree angle that I call adapt, adjust, accommodate, to Chiron, called the wounded healer, at 23 degrees of Aries, which does not portend an especially easy energy to deal with. Stuff comes up, and we're just going to have to step around it, step through it, step carefully. 9:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when it's exact. 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5:45 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. No other aspects. It is a free-floating Scorpio moon, which can be very broody and sullen and sometimes very intense emotionally until the evening, when from 27 degrees of Scorpio it makes a direct opposition to Uranus, the planet of chaos, which just turned direct at 27 degrees of Taurus. Not a lot of fun. It's an anything can happen sort of evening. 6:16 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:16 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The night does get a little easier. The moon at 29 degrees of Scorpio makes a harmonious flowing trine to Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure, but Saturn's about to move into Aries on the 13th, so this is kind of a last chance for harmony kind of energy when it comes to our emotionality as we see it right now. And then the moon makes another hard square to Venus, which is at 29 degrees of Aquarius, before it moves finally into the more lighthearted, adventurous, and truth-seeking fire sign of Sagittarius, hallelujah, at 11:22 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 7:22 a.m. tomorrow, Greenwich Mean Time. So breathe, stay steady, step carefully today. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me and see what 2026 is bringing for you, hopefully good things, book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today. Hey, no matter what.